What's going on YouTube? Roxas, the Torterra here, and today we are bringing you another Pokemon Showdown battle. In the last episode we left off with our, in the last episode I guess we could say, or in the last battle, we left off with our Mega Altaria team, and now we have changed our team to our Mega Pinsir team. I was actually asked to use Mega and Empoleon. I'm all over the place today. Not Mega Empoleon. Mega Empoleon hasn't even been out yet. It's not even confirmed to be a thing. It's not even existing. But someone told me I should use Empoleon on my team. As you can see, it's not in this team as of yet. I might try to fit Empoleon into this team and switch something up and put Empoleon in there. See how it works. I have a couple of teams with Empoleon on it already, so maybe I'll use that team and showcase the team with that Pokemon on it. And I think there's a Mega on the team as well. But right now we are using our Mega Pinsir team, and I hope it does great. I haven't been battling for a little while. I've been really busy lately with work, and I also had my birthday recently. So thank you for everyone that said happy birthday on Twitter and whatnot to me. But let's get right into it. So we have Mega Pinsir leading the team, holding the Pinsir Eye, obviously. We have our Quagsire, who's going to be our physically defensive wall. We have our special defensive wall, who is our Muck. Latios is going to be a especially offensive attacker, while we have Magnezone, who's going to be our especially offensive attacker as well. And last but not least, we have Weavile, who's going to be a physical attacker, and sometimes a lead, possibly, just because of the fake out it has. So yeah, let's get right into the battle. I haven't battled for a while, so if I do poorly, oh my god, look at this. They're telling me to put in a password already. Alright, well, you guys are going to watch me do this. I don't know why all of a sudden it does this. Let's see here. Okay. And let's put in my password. I don't know why we have to go do all this. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's get into this battle and see what we got. Don't make fun of me if I make mistakes. Do you see this guy's names? Testicle. Wow. Wow, I get it completely. Anyway, so hopefully Showdown's not acting like a fool and making us have to choose our choices really quick. Make decisions really fast, you know, because it has a problem with doing that sometimes. Anyway, I really wish I had someone with Stealth Rocks on his team, because his team would suffer so badly. On the other hand, he has a Pokemon that can set up Stealth Rocks and has a Rapid Spinner at the same time. So looking at his team, we see that he might possibly lead it with the Skarmory. So I think I'm going to lead with my Magnezone, and I am Scarf, so if anything happens, I could just Volt Switch out. And if he predicts me very early on, he could switch into his Swampert or lead with Swampert, which is what he does. So he's going to lead with Swampert. I'm going to have to guess that he's going to throw up a Stealth Rock. So what I'm going to do is switch into Latios. This sucks because our Weavile has a Focus Sash, and my Latios does not have the default. I want to give Latios default. Oh, he went for Earthquake. Huh. I wonder if this is a Mega... It doesn't look like it would be a Mega Pinsir team. Mega Pinsir. It doesn't look like it would be a Mega Swampert team. That's really weird. We have the wrong hidden power as well. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go for a Trick, because he might just switch into his Skarmory if anything. Okay, he doesn't. So I've changed to Chesto Berry, and he has Ice Punch, and he just punched me in my face. He's locked into Ice Punch with that. I should have expected that. This is how you know I haven't played, haven't battled for a while. I'm gonna switch into K, my Quagsire. So he's locked into whatever move he uses. So that's really cool. I've never used Trick Latios. I wanted to try it out. I should have gave this Latios default. I am so hungry right now. I should have ate something before recording. But I was so busy trying to fix everything up for the recording. I have to, uh-oh. Yeah, so we shouldn't... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, hopefully we don't get paralyzed. Look at me, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I was going to say, hopefully we don't get frozen. Does he have any... Yeah, he has a Steel type on the team. So if I go for a Toxic, that would suck. The only person I could think that would switch in would be the Skarmory at this point. But I'm going to go for a Toxic anyway. He might just stay in with Swampert. If he switches into Charizard, I would have to assume that Charizard's probably the Mega. And it's probably Charizard Y or X. So he does in fact switch to the Skarmory as I predicted, so I should have just went for the Scald, but I just didn't go for it. I'm going to go for a Scald now. That is a bad play, actually. because he goes for the Toxic. I wanted to switch into my Magnezone or my Latios, because Latios is already almost out for the count. And I could have even switched into my Purple Rain. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to switch into Purple Rain. Yeah, he's going to roost, as expected. And he's probably going to start setting up stuff. Yeah. So, it's either I switch again. No, what I should have done is switch into Sinnoh-Zone. I'm going to switch into Sinnoh-Zone now. I should have did that. I'm making so many misplays. I should have switched into Sinnoh-Zone earlier so I could get off a Brave Bird. Oh my god, that's resisted. So he should be trapped in here because I believe my Magnezone has Magnet Pull. So we can go for a T-Bolt. Normally you're supposed to pack a Hidden Power Fire for Ferrothorns, but I don't have Hidden Power Fire. I have Thunderbolt. This should do it in. You can't switch Skarmory out, so down goes Skarmory. Yeah, you can't switch it out. This is amazing. So Skarmory is out for the count. I feel like he could switch into his Goodra or his Sylveon. Goodra would be the best choice if he believes I'm locked into Thunderbolt. So he goes into Charizard. I believe I outspeed Charizard. I am modest, but I should outspeed Charizard. Is this a Charizard X or a Y? I hope it's Y. It's Charizard X. So we do outspeed it. We do get Thunderbolt off. It's probably going to go for Dragon Dance. Oh my goodness. He wants to sweep us. I want to stay in only because I want to see if I can get a Thunderbolt off. He might go for another D-Dance. Yeah, he's trying to KO me. I'm a little scared, but not too scared. If he has Roost, then I'll be nervous. I believe he probably does have Roost, but he should go for a Fire-type move. If he goes for Flare Blitz, I'll be happy. Oh my god, his Charizard might die. Woohoo! His Charizard is almost down for the count. So, oh my god, what we could do right here... Let's check his team. Alright, so what we could do right here is actually switch into Pinscher. Lady Pinscher, our Pinscher herself, and we can go for a quick attack, and hopefully he stays in and we can get a Moxie boost. Let's see what he goes for. His best bet would be to switch. Yeah, he could keep his Charizard, but Charizard, I have priority with 2 of my Pokemon on my team, so I could take out his Charizard easily. I hope he stays in so I get a Moxie boost. But it's so obvious, yeah. So he's gonna switch into Blastoise actually. It has leftovers, it's holding leftovers. I want to knock that off actually. Do we have anybody with knockoff? Yes, we do have our Weavile with knockoff. So that would have been such a good play to just let him get knocked out, but we forced him to switch out, and his Charizard is basically out for the count. We have priority everywhere. What I'm going to do is switch into Purple Rain because he is our physically defensive wall. Ice Beam, we're going to eat that up. And we can go, we can safely go for a Toxic now, I believe. So let's throw a Toxic out there. If he goes into Sylveon, he's going to Scald me and fish for the burn. He does in fact get the burn on the first try, but we do launch a Toxic at him and get the poison off on him. So far so good. We've made a couple of misplays. I'm just happy he hasn't set up any Stealth Rocks or anything like that yet. So what I'm going to do is actually... I'm actually going to stay in and go for a... What should I go for? Should I go for a Shadow Sneak or an Ice Punch? I'm going to go for the Ice Punch. I don't think he's going to switch. I think he's just basically going to stay in. If he switches, well, that's good for me. If he switches, I can only assume that he would switch into his Swampert. Because at this point, Charizard is out. And if Charizard comes in, it's getting punched in the face with an Ice Punch. And Goodra, I don't think Goodra would want to come in right now, seeing as how I can physically attack him. I might switch up Muck. So he does go into Swampert as predicted, so hopefully we get a Freeze Axe on him. So no, we're not going to get a Freeze Axe. I can only assume he's going to go for the Earthquake. So I'm going to switch into my Latios and try to avoid it. The only Pokemon he has on his team right now, he goes for the Ice Punch, which is a really good play. I should have seen that coming. It was pretty obvious, actually. So he's locked into Ice Punch. So what we can do from here is actually go into our Quagsire. And what I'm going to do is go for the... Actually, I'm going to go for an Earthquake. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go for my own Earthquake and see what he does. If he switches into Blastoise, he's predicting me to go for Scald, and he can honestly switch in Gudra, but Gudra could get Toxic as well, so I don't think he wants to risk that yet. Charizard can get hit by Earthquake because it may look like it's levitating, but it has Tough Claws. So in comes Sylveon, perfect, because the Earthquake does go off and hit Sylveon for a good amount of damage. I'm gonna have to guess Sylveon probably has what's it called? Heal Bell or Aromatherapy. So I'm actually gonna go for the Toxic on Sylveon anyway. He probably Moonblast me. Hyper Beam, pixelated Hyper Beam. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder if a Quick Attack would be able to take out Sylveon. You know what? Heck no, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve while I have the chance and Quick Attack this thing. But you don't get, do you get, I don't think you get your ability. Well, certain Pokemon do get their abilities first turn when they Mega Evolve. So I would love to go for a Quick Attack, but I don't think I'm gonna take it out in one hit. So what I'm gonna do is actually just Mega Evolve and go for the return, because he cannot switch his Sylveon out, and Sylveon should be going down at this point, because I'm gonna go for a Stab Return. Mega Pinsir goes for the Stab Return. Down goes Sylveon. Down goes Sylveon. Charizard can easily be handled at this point. I outspeed, and I can easily Quick Attack Charizard as well, just in case. I probably will Quick Attack Charizard. I don't want to risk anything. So far we're not doing so bad, but this can easily change in his favor as long as he makes the right predictions. So he has a Ice Punching Swampert, which sucks, because we don't have our Quagsire anymore. I really couldn't expect him to go for a pixelated Hyper Beam. I really expected a Moonblast, something like that. Insane. So yeah, I might switch up my, yeah, so this is what I was expecting him to do. Go into this. Alright, so we do need, in fact, we do need Pinsir to take out the Gudra as well. That's the problem. We need Pinsir to take out Gudra. I would love to go all out against this Swampert right now, but I can't. And I have to predict what he's going to switch into after this. So what I'm going to do is switch out into Purple Rain. If he predicts that, then he's going to go for an Earthquake. So he goes for the Ice Punch. Woo! We're safe from that. And we know he's locked in. So he can go for two things. He could switch into Charizard, switch into Blastoise, or stay in, or go switch into Gudra, actually. So if I go for a Plane Split, I'm gonna go for a Plane Split. We'll be in a very bad predicament if he switches into his Charizard X at this point. So he stays in and goes for the Ice Punch, which is what I was hoping for. So we can get a Plane Split off. And he's locked in the Ice Punch. So what we're actually gonna do here, he needs this to die, I think, though. He needs this to die. Yeah, he needs this to die. I'm actually gonna go for a Toxic. He's probably staying in at this point. If he doesn't stay in, I'm fine with that as well. And if he goes into his Charizard X, then I can throw a Toxic on it and it'll die by poison this turn. Only thing is, he could switch his... Okay, no, he's not switching. So we're going to throw a Toxic on him. I'm actually going to go for the Shadow Sneak here. He might switch. I really don't know. I really wish I could have got more damage on Gudra. Gudra has perfect health right now. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get Gudra in and body that Gudra. Somehow. We're going to have to body Gudra. So he switches into Charizard X, and I go for the Shadow Sneak. I should live. Yeah, I should live one more. Yeah, there we go. So I guess what he's trying to do at this point is probably not lock his Swampert into anything, which is really okay, to be completely honest. So he has the freedom to go for like an Earthquake or something now, which doesn't make much sense. So he just sacked off Charizard, probably thinking I would go for another Pain Split. But I wasn't gonna go for it because, yeah, it's not a good idea. After I revealed it, I'm sure he was already assuming I would go for it again. So he goes for the Ice Punch. Down goes Purple Rain, and he has some Toxic damage on him, so that's good. He got some Toxic damage. I'm gonna go into Pinsir and see what we can do here. In fact, if he switches into Gudra, we might have a chance, because that Gudra most likely has what's it called? Gooey? Gooey, yeah. So we're gonna go for the return, stab return. This should take out the Swampert at this point. It's way below half. So he switches into Blastoise. Let's see how much damage this does. Oh my god! That did so much damage! Mega Pinsir's a monster. Okay, so we should outspeed Blastoise, no problem. It has leftovers, so yeah, we're definitely outspeeding. Down goes Blastoise, unless he switches out into Goodra. I'd be happy if he switches out into Goodra. Goodra's the only thing I'm concerned about at this point because Goodra has a Gooey. But I think at this point we have the game. We pretty much have the game. Mega Pinsir coming through for the win. Hopefully. Nobody here has priorities. Nobody here can learn priority except for Blastoise with Fake Out and Aqua Jet. And it feels as though that this Blastoise has neither of those moves. So yeah, I think we're pretty much good. Let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. I really want to record an episode of Insurgents. Which is probably what I'm gonna do after this battle or another battle. I don't know. It depends on the time. So he's taking his time choosing his move. Let's see. He's taking it as long as he can. Yeah, he's taking as much time as he can right now. Okay, so return goes off. Bopped him. Bopped. Alright, let's see. He has only like two choices basically at this point. Okay, so Goodra finally makes an appearance. Alright, I'm gonna go for a return here and see how much damage this actually does. If it does a good amount, then we'll be good. I know Goodra isn't physically defensive, but it can be mixed. It can be mixed. I have a mixed Goodra that has good special defense and good defense. So let's hope this goes all well. I'm just really concerned about this Goodra. But Mega Pinsir is putting in the work. That one return just bodied the Blastoise. Oh my god. And we bodied Sylveon at like above half health. Yeah. I think, yeah, Sylveon had it had 60% health and we just bodied it with one return. But Sylveon isn't physically defensive. But to body a Blastoise that has good defensive stats all around. Oh my god, we just bodied the Goodra. I don't even care. We lived a flamethrower. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? I don't even know if it has Gooey. I'm gonna go for the quick attack. He forfeited. So I can't even lie. I saw the forfeit coming as soon as I bodied the Blastoise. He should have never switched. This Goodra had me on my toes the whole time. I can't believe I didn't get destroyed by that. But I believe even after that return and then Flamethrower killing me, I still would have had the match because my my Weavile has priority. It has Fake Out, Ice Shard, it has Ice Punch. Yeah, I think it has Low Kick as well. I don't even know what I have on it anymore, but I think it has Low Kick. So regardless, I would have bodied the Swampert. I would have bodied the Goodra. I would have finished the Goodra off, and then as soon as he switched into Swampert, I would have bodied the Swampert immediately. So he had the battle either way. I'm just happy. Mega Pinsir for the first battle with Mega Pinsir. We put in so much work. We showed the power of Mega Pinsir. Mind you, look at my team. We only have, I think, 2 OU Pokemon in this team, which is Magnezone. Magnezone has moved up because, as I said earlier, that Magnezone typically packs the Hidden Power Fire for Ferrothorns. So Magnet Pull locks them in, and they can't switch them out, and basically you body them. And I believe Weavile is BL, and then Mega Pinsir itself is, I believe, RU. Swampert and not Swampert. Quagsire and Muck, I think, are below as well. They're RU as well. So we just bodied completely. And that was a pretty much OU team. He had a Charizard, he had a Blastoise. Blastoise I think regular Blastoise is UU. But I know Charizard's OU all around. And we bodied the Charizard, we bodied the Skarmory. Oh my god, that was so good. We made a couple of misplays, but as you saw, we pretty much cleaned up at the end. So with that, we are probably going to end the video here. So you guys already know what I'm going to say. Mock punch, check out a like button, like it, friend, break it, destroy it, do whatever you want with it. Just don't hit the dislike button because it'll make me really sad if you do. Leave the comments in the section below. Tell me what you guys enjoyed about the battle and what you guys think I should add to the team. We got lucky, I feel, because this team has a lot of weaknesses. If you really look at it, we have a major fire weakness, even though we have about we have two nullifying resistances rather for fire typing, which is Latios and Quagsire, but we also have Muck, who's also especially defensive, so it wouldn't matter as much. I might switch Muck's not ability but his item to Assault Vest, because Assault Vest Muck is ridiculous. You can't scratch that thing no matter how hard you try. But anyway, with that, I'm out of here. Subscribe if you guys are enjoying the Showdown series so far, and if you are happy that we have some videos coming back, because I haven't uploaded for a while, I haven't recorded for a while. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm out. Bye!